Hey y'all, it's me Marty. Welcome to another video. And today I am going to do a store tour video. I haven't done one of those in a while, and I can't believe I've never done this store. So, first of all, look at my truck. Look at how shiny clean it is. Look at that. I just got it washed in Bloomington, Illinois. Yeah, I need a wash too. Yeah, I'm due for a shower. Anywho, let's not open that can of worms. No. I got 2 showers in the last 2 weeks, I think. That's not bad for me on the road. Okay, anywho, we're gonna do a little store tour here. Where are we? We are at Harbor Frieght. And I believe we're in Peru, Illinois. So here's the thing. I know some of you are like, oh, not Harbor Frieght. They got junk tools and junk gear and everything. Well, not totally. I have a few things in my shop at home from Harbor Frieght for woodworking and stuff, and I think they have some good stuff. So here's the thing about Harbor Frieght. They have like 3 lines of tools and gear, everything really. Basically, they have good, better, and best. And depending on how much money you want to spend, you know, they have some different lines. But even the good ones, the lower level or whatever, they're pretty decent. For the average weekend woodworker or DIY guy, I mean, they're good. They really are. They have some good stuff. Not everything's perfect. Not everything's really good quality. But I don't think in any store you're going to find that. So I think they have some good stuff. And the higher end stuff is getting to be better. They're getting some better stuff. So here's the thing. A little bit of history on Harbor Frieght. They started back in the 60s, 70s in California as like a mail order business. And they opened their first store, I believe it was in Kentucky in the 80s, something like that. And now they have over 1,600 stores, and they've done it right. They have kind of a niche or whatever it is. What is it? Tell me what it is. Niche, you tell me what it is. Anywho, they've done it right, even through the 2006, 2007, 2008, long in there, when a lot of places were shutting down and couldn't make it, you know, that whole thing, and then around the 2020 time too, they made it through that. Because they have some good stuff. They have some good tools, and no, they're not the highest end, but not everybody needs that. I mean, I'm a woodworker. I've been woodworking for years, and I don't do it very often, you know, so I don't need the best, you know. But again, they have good, better, and best here, so if, you know, they got some pretty good stuff. And I have a few different Harbor Frieght tools in my shop at home, and I think they're great, and they have some really good stuff. It's not a real big store, but there's a lot in there. I'm basically just gonna kind of go quick. This is a short tour, but I'm gonna look at the woodworking stuff primarily. But they also have stuff for automotive and for welding and all that kind of stuff. And they got a lot of cool little, unique little things in there too. So we'll look at that. So if they don't mind me doing a tour, we're gonna go in there and check it out. Harbor Frieght, quality tools, lowest prices. So let's see what we can find. I'm not planning on buying anything, but you never know. You never know. And hopefully there's not music playing if they're gonna flag me or something. So this is Harbor Frieght. Let's start on this end. So there's lots of deals up front. Oh, they got music playing. YouTube's gonna flag that. Oh well. They have lots of sales. Oh, they have buckets. I don't think I have a Harbor Frieght bucket. I should get one. And all kinds of stuff. Oh, they got over here. Table full of tools. Huh. I'm not planning on getting anything today, but I'm just doing a tour. Let's start on this side. So this is kind of what they do. So they have like good, let's see. Okay, good. Well, they have, these are what are these? Impact wrenches. But they see how they have good, and then they have better back there, and then they have the best, you know. And they'll also have a lot of different brands within the store. Tons of different brands. And if I read it right, all the brands are owned by Harbor Frieght. So they're their brands. Look at all kinds of air tools, air compressor. Ooh, gosh, That would be nice to have. I got a cheap little one. But they got automotive stuff. This is all trailer and vehicle accessories. Is that a sandblasting thing, I think? Oh my goodness, look at all this. Oh, there you go, honey. I think that, yeah, that's a rock tumbler. Oh, that's a different one. Ultrasonic cleaner. Oh, okay. So yeah, they got all kinds of unique things too. And again, this is just a quick, short tour. Ooh, they got tarps. Tarps are cool. Very cool. Blue and black and silver. Ooh, they got camo. Nice. 9 by 11. 11 by 15 for 20 bucks. Ooh, that would be a cool one. Ooh. Anyway, okay, let's move on. This is just a quick little. Ooh, so again, there's a bunch of different brands, but they're all Harbor Frieght brands. They own all the brands. And again, it's like a good, better, best thing. You know, like for example, Bauer, I believe, is the middle of the line, like better, I think, and Hercules is more like the best. So, yeah. And I'm going to try to find all the cool little gadgets they have. You know, things like this, you know, the magnetic parts holders. I mean, because look at all the different sizes. I mean, little telescoping mirror things, towel things, and rag things. Wow, they got some really cool air compressors. I got a tiny one like this, but that one's probably better than mine right there. Well, it says better too. No, I got a really, really cheap one. I think mine was Walmart. Sorry. Anyway. Okay, for example, like here. Okay. These are nail guns. So we got better. What do we got? I don't know how they do it, but it's a good, better, best thing. Yeah, this isn't a very good video, I know. Yeah, there's better videos out there, but this is just me rambling. But I think I got this one. And then I think I might have that one too, and I think they were both on sale when I got them too, but yeah. Ooh, generators, floor jacks. So yeah, they got a lot of automotive stuff. Oh, they got chargers, and oh, look at all this stands, jacks, converters. Oh. Boy, they got a lot of different air compressors, so that's for sure. All kinds of, what is this, for plumbing and snakes and other generators and sump pump things and zip strips. Ooh, look at all this. Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's find things that are specific. We'll just keep going, but let's find things that are specifically for woodworking. That's a really nice shop chair. That's a cushy one. Very nice. A couple of those would be neat. Well, that would be neat for like carving signs. Yeah, they get the things for under your vehicle, crawler things or whatever they are. All kinds of automotive things. All kinds of hoists and things, and that's the back room, but all kinds of winches. They got winches, but things like this. Look, they got different. Look, they got all these little magnets. All kinds of really cool magnet things. Oh, look at, I've used those in woodworking before. Those rare earth magnets, those are really cool. $3 for 10 of them. Boy, that's really good deal. And look at, they got magnetic hooks. That stuff's good when your hands crack. I've used that before. Oh, bike lifts and dog things and pumps. We needed one of them. We need that right there. It's only $15. Gosh, I might grab that because I haven't had one for a while. I might get that. Oh, look at one of the reaching tool things. Little fans. Well, they got a blood pressure monitor. There's all kinds of random things. Wow, all kinds of extension cords. All different extension cords. Multi-outlet shows testers and wire stripper things and the wire and the electric tape. And look at that. That's cool. It's a little bench toolbox on wheels. And look at, there's another bench Our stool up there, another stool. Look at all the different, there's all different kinds of stools. Very cool for in the wood shop. Look at that one. That one's cool. Look at a drink holder on your rolling stool bench thing. Very cool. And all the kinds of wrench things. And I don't know what half of this stuff is, but there's a lot of cool things. You gotta admit, there's lots of cool things. Yeah, ammo cans. Look at that. Ammo cans. Is this metal? They're metal. Oh, look at. I want to get one of those, and I want to make a stove out of it for like in a tent for winter time. That would be cool. Well, those are plastic, but I actually got ammo cans. That's pretty cool. Very cool. I like finding those kind of things in military surplus. But yeah, look at, they have all these different jacks and hoists, and look at all this. You can slow the video down if you want to see more detail, but this is just a quick video. This is a Marty's Ramblings video. It's not an in-depth thing or a really good thing. It's just me. Look at a glove dispenser. I've never seen a glove dispenser, and they got different colors. Very cool. And they got different lights and different bits. Okay, right here. I have a few of these, and these are some of the best clamps. They are the best clamps I have. They're better than the more expensive ones I have because you can grip them. I have more expensive ones that are slippery. They're like wood or plastic. These you can grip. These work so good. I might get a couple more of those because they're just good to have. But look, they have grinders. I got 2 grinders. I don't use any of them, but they're nice to have. Look, they got safes, little safes and big safes and locks and security things and cameras, and there's a lot here in this little store. It's not real big. And what is that? A brake, bending brake? That's a brake press thing, you know, for like doing metal work. Look at that. That's crazy. They got one of them at Harbor Frieght. A metal cutting bandsaw. That's a serious bandsaw there. Well, a precision mini lathe, but this is for metal, I think. I think that's a metal one. I think there's woodworking ones over there. Look at, they actually got, look at these. It's a press. 20-ton press, 12-ton press. That's crazy. I don't know anything about those things, but I've heard about them. That's pretty cool. But look at it. You just see the wrenches and straps and little lanterns. Very cool. I like those lanterns. I got one of those in the truck. And look at here. See, here's the thing. Look at tape measures and flashlights and telescoping magnet things and the parts holder things and chisels and squares. $2? $2 for a aluminum square? That's a deal. That's a very good deal. Ooh, that's a nice pen light. That'd be a good pocket EDC one. Ooh, tumblers and American flag. Look at that. Okay. We're starting to get to the woodworking here. What do we have? Oh, we have all kinds of light. Look at, we got flashlights and LED and that's a cool lantern there. Oh, it's for a candle. That's pretty cool. Motion sensor things and copper LED and Christmas lights. Yeah, it's just around the corner, you know. I'll give you my list if you really want it. Headlamps, flashlights. Okay, look at these here. They got big old drill presses here. Wow, big drill presses. So I think Bauer is that the better line or I think it is the better line. Gosh, they got like 4 different size drill presses. It's crazy. They got that one, but then they got that one. Okay, so that's a 17-inch. That's a 12-inch. But then up here, they got a 10-inch and an 8-inch. They got 4 different size drill presses alone. Ooh, yeah, I know. I've seen the scroll saw. Okay, bandsaw. That's a pretty heavy-duty bandsaw. And they got vices. We all have our vices. I get it. But no, okay. So here we have dust collectors. Yeah, dust collectors. That's what my shop is, a dust collector. Hey, they got anvils. I did get a little anvil. So I think I got that little one time. It was on sale, so I got it. I don't do any metal work, but it's kind of fun to have. Kind of neat. Okay. Oh, we got carts and dollies and hand trucks and more tarps. Good night. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, these are moving blankets. I heard about this. Dave, are you watching? No, I know you don't watch my channel, but Dave from Really Big Monkey, super guy, great channel. Check him out. He talks about these. 12 bucks. They're moving blankets, but they're camo. You know, that would be so cool for in a backpack for a sleep system. That with a tarp and a hammock. I wasn't gonna get anything, but permanent markers. Look at all the felt pads. Look at duct tape and ratchet straps and those things that hold the tape thing and the bubble wrap thing. Look at these are all blankets. I have the camo. I think that's going with me today. I'm just saying. Look at the guy. Slingshots. Look at that. What is that? It's a gambrel and pulley hoist. That's different. That's okay. Look at little magnesium rod, ferro rod thing. That's very cordless micro engraver. That is cool. I don't know what I'd engrave, but it's cool. Look at the carving, little tiny little tweezer, just carving little hook and pick thing. Can't believe they got slingshots. That's crazy. Oh, look at the little test probes. Oh gosh, I don't want to get probed. Nobody wants to get probed. Aliens, they come down and probe. What are those? Oh, they're like wall decal things. And look at all of this, just unique little tools that you don't see everywhere. Look at that little cute little hammer. Watch link remover pliers. Okay, I don't know what you. Ooh, two-way radio. They're cool. A hammock. Look at a hammock. It's only 20 bucks. It's on sale for 14 bucks. 15 bucks for a hammock. Boy, oh, and it comes with the straps. Are you kidding me? Okay, a hammock alone is usually $30, $40. The straps are like $10, $15. This is the straps, and the tree straps are the good ones. And the hammock. Oh my goodness. Great deals here. Look at this. Look at that wood burner hobby thing. Oh, telescopes. Binoculars, helping hand little thingies, metal detector, and that would be fun. That'd be a whole nother hobby. Not that I need another one. Headlamp magnifier. I didn't even know they had all this stuff. I knew they had lots of cool things, but shelving and okay, let's just keep rolling here. Look at that. They got toolboxes and tool bags and stuff. Look at that. Look at this, a backpack. That's pretty cool. You know me and backpacks. Look at the containers and organizer things. Just so cool. Oh, these are cool. These are cool. For moving, those are cool. Ben, my friend Ben, if you're watching, I know you used to have those in your truck years ago. Yep. I think you made yours, didn't you? Well, these are pretty cool. I mean, they're just casters and wood with carpet on them, but those are cool, and gosh, they're pretty cheap. I mean, you probably couldn't make it for as cheap as these are. All kinds of parts racks. Look at all the wheels. Ooh, we need a new wheel on our tractor when I get home. That's on my list. I gotta take it off and go fix it before I cut the grass. Anyway, look at all different sizes, from big ones to little. Look at all the casters. Frankie, are you watching? This is the kind I think you need. They're too big, but like the smaller ones, like, oh good night, like this. I think that's what you need under your bandsaw or some of your other tools, because then you could just screw it with instead of having the other kind. I think you have this kind, and that would work too. But yeah, that's cool that they have lots of options, all kinds. They got big wheels and small wheels, and okay. See on every end cap, there's all kinds of unique things. I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, we got gloves, and then we got thermometer, infrared laser thermometer, safety glasses. Oh, WD-40. Yes, you know what they say. If it moves, and it shouldn't, use duct tape. If it doesn't move, and it should, use WD-40. I think that's it. And they got the goo stuff. They got all kinds of stuff here. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, more woodworking tools. Look at the, ooh, okay, they got a couple lathes. They got a small little central machinery one, and then they got a Bauer, pretty big one. That's a pretty hefty. My friend Don, are you watching here? I know you have a lathe, but that's a pretty nice one. again, they have great things here. They got some thrifty stuff, but they have some really good quality stuff too. And even the lower end is good enough for us weekend woodworkers. You know, all kinds of different. I need one of these actually. I tried to make one and it worked, but it wasn't the best. That one's pretty cool. I like that one actually. My birthday is coming up if anybody's wondering. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, no, anyway, I'm just kidding. I think I got that one. So I do have a few tools here. I got a couple of the nailers. I got that bench sander. Yeah, I think it was actually cheaper than that. I think I got it on sale. Oh, yeah, see, 70. I think it was like 40 or something. I don't remember. And there's a big one, but yeah, all kinds of different sanders, lathes, sanders. Oh, little mini, cute little sanders. Look at that. Those are. I do have a 1-inch one, but I think it's an old Craftsman. But those are cool too for doing little things. Yeah, and they got some thickness planers. That's probably the only tool that I want to get for my shop someday. Scroll saws. Okay, well, let's look at. So they got the couple. So here's the good one. This is Central Machinery. I know a lot of you have that one. You know, for $100, it is a good saw. Very heavy duty. Yeah, it's pin blade, but that's good enough for a lot of things, really. But you know me. I'd rather buy good used tools than brand new cheap ones in general. And you know I like Delta, but that's a decent, very solid saw. So, but here's the better, and I think this is fairly new. This is the Bauer one. That is a pretty nice scroll saw, I will say. Nice blade holder, up front controls, dust blower, nice table. It tilts. Yeah, 279, 22-inch. I don't get the point of that the scroll saws are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. To me, my favorite scroll saw is a 16-inch, and I've done big things on it. You just gotta be creative, but that's a pretty nice scroll saw. I know a lot of my viewers like. Oh, look at, so it's a nice blade holder on the bottom and the top. It's the thumb screw, and that's what everybody has nowadays. Yeah, I like the older Delta ones, the quick set release kind, but this is what everybody has nowadays, and they do work if you take care of them. That is a nice scroll saw though. So yeah, so they have the good and they have the better. They don't have a best one, but maybe that's coming up. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, we got a joiner. Robert, if you're watching, I think that's what you just got, didn't you? I think you got a used one. But that's a nice little bandsaw there, a little Bauer. 9-inch, that's pretty cool. I do got a bandsaw now. My honey got me. I haven't used it yet, but someday I will. Okay, so yeah, so they got some good woodworking power tools. They do have some chisels and stuff, you know, some chisels and all kinds of stuff for routers. Ooh, they got some decent routers here. Oh, there's a good palm router. Oof, $60 because my rigid broke a couple years ago and I wasn't able to get it replaced, or so I haven't been carving signs for quite a while, but I'd like to get another new palm router. Huh. But yeah, they got a lot of different routers. What are those? Oh, portable planers. Yeah, a lot of router stuff. They got lots of chisels and files and things. And ooh, look at the cute little mini brass plane set. Those are cute. A bench plane. I don't know really anything about that. And yeah, they're probably not the top of the line, but it's something to start with, you know. All kinds of different clamps. So you can never have too many of these kind. I have a bunch of those kind at home. And I got a few of the longer ones and the quick grip ones or whatever. And then there's the big ones. I think I got a couple of those. And then there's C-clamps. But I really like these kind. I really do. Those are cool. For doing little stuff, they really, really work well. I like those. The, was it 6 and 12? Yeah, I think I like those. Anyway, okay, let's keep going here. Yeah, you can see there's all these different little things here. Look at, we got USB lightning braided cable there, screwdrivers and bags and wrenches and Allen wrenches and timers and stacking steel tilt bins. Oh, those are cool. What are those? What is that? Oh, that's a bottle opener. Nice. I gotta make some of them. I got all those inserts, and I was gonna make them. I still haven't done that. I gotta do that one of these days. And then they have a lot of automotive wrenches and different tools and stuff. And what's all this? Oh, this is for welding. Those are so fancy helmets. Whoa! I know YouTube's gonna flag this video because of the music playing. It's like a flashback to the 80s here. Okay, so here we got a whole bunch of carts. We got like all kinds of welders. I know nothing about metalwork or welding, but yeah. See over here they got hats, all kinds of cool little doodad things. Anyway, this little fun things. Look at automotive. Look at they got colored ones. Look at them. Those are cool. Like a rainbow of fruit colors of socket wrenches. They got a lot of stuff. Folding camp table. Camping gear. Cool. People are looking at me funny because I'm doing a video, but it's all part of the fun. Oh, there's that hammock again. That is a very nice hammock for 20 bucks. Seriously, with the straps, I'm telling you. Hammocks are the best. They're so comfortable. If you need a hammock, come here to Harbor Frieght and get that deal. I'm going to find a hammock for 20 bucks with the straps. Whoa, we got some serious, what is these tool cabinet things? Look at that one. That's like a workshop right there. Pliers and wrenches and, oh my gosh, I need one of those in the truck. I got a small one. I think that's mine there. It's a tiny one. I need at least one of those size ones for cutting the seals sometimes. But all kinds of channel locks and cutters, and those are some serious tool cart organizer shop on wheel things. My goodness, look at it. And then it just gets smaller and different colors. And hammers. If I had a hammer, I would hammer all night long. No, actually, I don't think I would. Why would I hammer all night long? I have a hammer. I have a few hammers, and I don't want to hammer all night long. Who would want to hammer all night long? But they got all kinds of hammers and pry bars. Boy, they got big pry bars and little pry bars and big hammers and small hammers. And they got little tiny hammers. I like those. I got one of those. I like those tiny little ones, and yet they're heavy and they're just kind of good. And they got nail sets, and they got tool belts. I have a couple tool belts. I haven't worn them for a long time, but it's fun to put a tool belt on and go do a project or something and put on that big old tool belt and you know what I'm saying. That sounded weird, but and they got these things for in your cabinets and stuff, so things don't slide around. All kinds of cases and stuff. We got a clearance. What do we got here? Air compressor. Wow, really? That's smaller than. Oh, that's like for pumping up tires, I think. Okay. Anyway. They got some deals. Some dealy bobs, and these some nice carts. Okay, look at outdoorsy stuff. We got machetes and knives and multi-tools and all kinds of different saws. It's like a Japanese pull saw. Those are cool. And levels and straight edges and squares and combination squares, and oh my god, there's a lot here for the woodworker and the DIYer and the just putz like me. I'm a putz. I really am just a putz. But look at all the tape measures. Look at all the different tape measures and levels, and yeah, I think they're looking at me weird. That is a nice wood workbench for 179 bucks. Wow, that's pretty nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh, fancy wood tool chest too. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, they're probably wondering if I'm going to buy something. Well, I got to get something now. I think I will just get one of those blankets. These are cool. All kinds of holders. Look at all these. Glove dispenser, spray cans, paper towels, drink holders. You can put these on your toolbox things. Look at all the toolboxes. They're big ones and little ones. And look at wrenches. Wrenches. If I had a wrench, I would. Well, multi-tool accessories like a Dremel thing. Oh no, this is bigger than the Dremel. Those are cool. I'm getting a cramp in my hand. Okay, anyway, this is getting to be a bigger, better tour than I thought I was going to do, so you should be happy for that. Look at the giant, what do you call them? Socket wrench holder things, the handles, the ratchet things. All kinds of generators and stands and jacks and stuff. And okay, and then we got a whole 2 more aisles of tools here. Sawzalls. I got a sawzall. Okay, look at, so we got really cool miter saws here, and we got good, better, and best in ours. And I hear the Hercules is a very good miter saw. I'm just saying. Sawzalls, jigsaws, circular saws. Oh, a couple little table saws here. Yeah, I hear the Hercules brand is pretty good. That's like the better line. Again, if you're a professional woodworker or carpenter or cabinet maker or whatever, yeah, you might need something better. But I mean, if you're the average Joe like me, if you're just a putz like me, I mean, again, the good, better, and best line here, you got a lot of options. Look at all these little things. Look at the diamond little point rotary tool things, and the grinders and the rasps and the things, accessory kits, and look at, oh, there's a little small one. So that's like a Dremel, only it's a Bauer. That's a cool one. It's really small. And look at, they got a Warrior brand. Yeah, so they have a whole bunch of different brands, and they're all pretty much all under the Harbor Frieght name. Look at the wire wheels and disc sander things. Oh, we got grinders here, all kinds of hand grinders and all different. What do we got here? We got rotary hammers. Oh my goodness, brushless rotary ham. I don't even know what these things are. Demo hammers. I never heard of those. Gosh. Look at the ladders, all kinds of ladders, all different size ladders. And these are the things to hold the wrenches. And then we got screwdrivers, all kinds of different screwdrivers. Oh my goodness, look at, it's a wide array of screwdrivers. I'm getting tired of talking here. That doesn't happen very often, but we're having fun, aren't we? I hope you're enjoying this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Hex key, Allen wrench thing, tool things, yeah. I don't know the names of half of these things. We got some protection gear here. We got orange vests and helmets and rain suits and knee pads and all kinds of ear muffs and face masks and safety glasses. You have to be safety, #1 in the shop. These things are pretty cool. I've seen people use these. I don't have one, but it's a magnetic sweeper. If you have a bigger shop, you can drive this through your shop and pick up all the nails. So kind of cool. All different kinds of gloves. These are all rubber gloves, but then there's all these kinds of gloves too. And oh, look at, they got some workbench sawhorse things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ooh, they got carts and stand. Look at that, they even sell the stands for like different tools and stuff. I usually make mine out of 2x4s and plywood, but those are cool too. All kinds of different gloves. Oh, those are kind of cool. And then we have, what are the heat guns? Gosh, those are some pretty hefty heat guns and micro towels and Hyper Max Lithium cordless spotlight. Good night. Wow. Okay, more stands and different. Ooh, look at that. What is that? What is that? A jackhammer? Breaker hammer thing. Boy, that's a big old thing. And things for washing your car and polishing and polishers and floor blowers and all kinds of, and then we're getting into the sandpaper and sanders and stuff. And what are these? Oh, what table tile saws. Very cool. I don't know what you use them for, but cutting tile maybe. And then we got sanders here, all different kinds of sanders, sanding discs, more generators, more blades, saw blades for table saws and circular saws, all kinds of different bits and hole saws and drill bits. And then we got, oh, look at all the different bits and bits and bits and bits, cordless drills and corded drills. And I hear they're cordless and corded are very good. Even the bottom line I hear are really good. And they got these things, Portable bandsaw. Huh? Okay, I don't know how that works, but those are kind of cool. Cutting shears and cutoff saws. Okay. So yeah, and then we got all kinds of drill thing. Alright, I'm getting tired. This was longer than I planned, but I hope you enjoyed it. Harbor Frieght does have a lot of cool things. Give them a try. Give them a chance. Yeah, I gotta buy something since I just did a tour. So I think I'm just gonna get one of those camel blankets. I think it'd be really cool for like in my backpack for like a sleep system kind of thing for camping. And I think that's it, just that one thing, I think. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.